Here I'll teach you or I'll talk about ServiceNow history. So ServiceNow, what is ServiceNow? Why companies are using ServiceNow? So before discussing these two important points, we should understand ServiceNow history as well. Okay. So ServiceNow started in 2003 and 2004 as a GlideSoft and later renamed to SNow and ServiceNow. So now everyone calls a ServiceNow. Okay, so it is a 2 decades old tool, which means they started 20. I mean, they started 2004 as a GlideSoft. Now we are in 2024. So 2 decades, almost 20 plus years. It's a very big journey in for any platform. So because here ServiceNow, they started with only one or two applications in the beginning, but until 2015, nobody knows what is ServiceNow, and very few companies were using. They took 15 years to get the fame, and after 15 years, they started changing themselves in terms of providing a functionality, in terms of adding a more value to their customers, in terms of platform capabilities. They changed keep on and they evolved number one tool in the market. They converted to tool to cloud. So where most of the, I mean 2014, 2015, cloud is a emerged as a important for companies. So ServiceNow is also cloud platform. So then it is started growing. So now in 2024, around 35,000 companies using ServiceNow as their ticketing system. You can imagine how much big tool it is. And also the companies, 35,000 companies, you can see the demand for the ServiceNow developers and admins. Okay, I'll talk about more about the personas later. So this is about the little bit information on ServiceNow. Okay, so let's move on. The next thing is you might have heard .NET, you might have heard Java, Power BI, or other different languages, platforms, frameworks, and all right. So ServiceNow is not that. ServiceNow is a platform, which means they have used multiple tools, technologies, databases, and search engines. So using those multiple things, they created a ServiceNow platform. So as a ServiceNow developer, we will have to use that platform and we can create a custom applications or we can modify existing applications and we can provide solutions for our customers. You are not going to build it from scratch here. You are going to work on the tool which is already very well built on using multiple technologies. Here are you can see JavaScript, AngularJS, Bootstrap, REST API. All these are really trending tools and technologies in the market. Even databases also they are using. Okay, but you no need to learn all those things. You no need to learn. So basic things you will have to learn. I'll clarify those things. And also here, when you want to work with ServiceNow platform, you no need to install single software into your local machine. Just you need to procure a license. And for that to access the ServiceNow and to start work on it, you would require a laptop and network. That's it. You don't need to install anything. So take the license from ServiceNow, start developing it. But anyway, for learners, they are giving a free account. So you can use this free account and you can utilize it for learning ServiceNow platform. Okay, so we will talk about it later, how to create an account and how to make use of that account to learn the ServiceNow admin and development. And apart from this, so here is the ServiceNow infrastructure, how it is. So you will be, or as a company, we will be in the top layer, that is a user interface. So where you would require a laptop and browser and network, that's it. So you take the license and access the platform, start customizing it, or you can create things from scratch. But remaining layers are there, right? Like data centers and also firewalls, all will be taken care by ServiceNow. So as I said, ServiceNow is a platform created by using multiple technologies. So all those technologies they need to maintain, right? They make sure all those are working and all those are up and running. If something goes down, the ServiceNow platform will impact. So for that, you no need to worry. Complete responsibility will be taken care by ServiceNow. You no need to worry about database. You no need to worry about application user interface. You no need to worry about third party apps or third party CSS or third party, any files which they are using, you no need to worry about it. You can focus only on innovation, like only on you can focus on thinking about how to utilize this tool and also how to customize this tool and how to effectively use this tool for your organization. Okay, so that part only you will have to take care. Remaining infrastructure wise, like hardware, software, everything they will be taking care because it's a cloud platform. And also here we have a on-premise option as well. In a cloud we have a PaaS and we have a on-premise as well. If you go for a PaaS, application platform as a service, this model will apply. If you go for a on-premise, so everything you will have to take care, everything you will have to control, within your network. Okay, so that's about the on-premise. Like financial institutes will go with the on-premise, but whereas remaining all other will go with the APaaS. Okay, so this is about the infrastructure related information. And another important information for companies to choose ServiceNow is availability. You can see here we are comparing ServiceNow with the big elephants in the market. Amazon, you know, right? The company or it's a standards. So ServiceNow is better than the Amazon availability. So Amazon Web Services available 99.95%, whereas ServiceNow is available 99.99%. So comparing with the Workday, comparing with the Salesforce, all these are cloud platforms. So when we compare with those things, ServiceNow is the number one in the availability. So what does it mean availability? Availability means accessibility to ServiceNow because it's a cloud. If it is in your network or if it is if you are maintaining, you will have to take care about that. But someone is taking care of up and running the databases applications, right? So customer should not feel that always so platform is inaccessible or platform in a maintenance or platform is a some frequently the scheduling a maintenance and all. So then customers will be disappointed. Okay, so but whereas ServiceNow is not like that, so it's almost available 99.99%. And also maintenance window you can see quarterly only 6 hours. It's a big climb. Only 6 hours is take. I mean, in quarterly means every quarter they will do the maintenance within 6 hours. Whereas other tools you can see compare in the market. Okay, so this is a big advantage for customers who are using ServiceNow because they will lose if the tool is not stable and not robust, they will be losing the business. So what type of business they will lose and what type of impact will be there, so that we are going to discuss in another slides. Okay, so if you are really feel that the information so far I shared you got something or you want to learn more, please type learn more, or let's say more, please type more in the chat box, so I'll try to give you more information about ServiceNow. Thank you, Venki. Thank you, Rakesh. Thank you, Deepa. All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much for the response. All right. So here is the biggest companies in the world. You can see Netflix, Facebook, X, Twitter. Earlier Twitter, now it's a X, and also AMD. You can take any company in the world, even Apple. Okay, and also Facebook, Amazon. Every company, almost 35,000 companies using ServiceNow as their ticketing system. Okay, so with this, ServiceNow is claiming world relies on ServiceNow. If ServiceNow goes down, the entire world will stop running their operations, running their day-to-day operations. It is a very big claim, and it is also true, because if ServiceNow goes down, they will not run their day-to-day businesses. That's the reason I said in the beginning, ServiceNow is a evergreen. Evergreen. The domain is evergreen. So every company, if they want to run their day-to-day operations, they should use like a ServiceNow tool. Without using like a ServiceNow tool, they'll not be able to run their organizations, and they'll not run their businesses in terms of like e-commerce, in terms of medical, in terms of banking, everywhere. Like ServiceNow tool we should use to provide a services to customers. Okay, I'll talk about more. So let me share another screen. Okay, so let me click on yeah, let me bring up the slides. All right. All right, guys, as I said earlier, definitely the time which you are spending, it will be well spent. I'll try to give you as much as knowledge on service now. Okay, all right, let's move on. The first one is what and why ServiceNow. Okay, so what is ServiceNow? Why ServiceNow companies are using? Let's talk about the first point. What is ServiceNow? ServiceNow is a ticketing system which is used to run, our ServiceNow is a cloud-based platform that automates the businesses. So what kind of businesses it will automate? So we will try to understand. So there, why companies are using ServiceNow, we will discuss. Okay, so let's talk about what type of businesses it will automate. Let's say let's talk about the IT companies. Most of them are, even though if you're non-IT, you are working for IT companies, right? So let's talk about IT companies. So you are working on a critical project, and where you will have to deliver the deliverables. Let's say they assigned a 2 stories or tasks which you will have to complete it. So when you are working on those important stories or high priority stories, you are facing some network issue or VPN issue. VPN is not connecting. So when you are facing such kind of sudden issues, when you are working on a very important things, someone has to assist you or someone has to provide a solution for your issue. Then only you will continue and you will deliver the things. If no one is addressing, let's say you raised a request or you call up someone and you asked or you informed them saying that network issue or VPN issue, if no one is responded on time, definitely it will impact on your deliverables and it will be escalated as well. If it is for only you, that is okay, we can manage it. If it happens entire organization or across the organization, so definitely it will impact company reputation as well, where customers will feel bad about us and even they will leave the business as well. That much impact is there if employee is not getting a on-time support. Okay, so let's say you requested a product. Let's say in e-commerce or somewhere, you purchased a product. Product is delivered, but after 1 or 2 days, the product is not working. You want to replace or you want to refund it. I mean, you want to get a refund. So when you want to get a refund or replace the item, if the seller who, let's say Flipkart, Amazon, if they are not processing your request on time, definitely you will be frustrated about it. And if they are doing for everyone, after some time no one will purchase from their platform, right? Amazon or Flipkart, if they are doing this. But if they are providing a services on time by using a like ticketing system like ServiceNow, so definitely customer will be satisfied and he will continue purchasing the things. Okay, so that much impact will be there. So let's say HR. Okay, earlier when you join a company, they used to take a 15 to 20 days or 15 to 1 month, 15 days to 1 month time to provide all the necessary accesses or necessary things like computer or network related, access related. So they used to take that time employee used to adjust with the company and other things. Okay. But now after like a tool called a ServiceNow, so the companies have started using it and they are automated HR management as well, onboarding process. So with one click, if HR says that, okay, onboard for this employee. So when you click on it, that onboard through automation, it will run all the schedulers and it will trigger the request for all the across the departments, like for access management department, hardware department, software department. So based on our request, it will create all the multiple request and it will make sure that the request will be served or will be fulfilled within the same day or within 2 days as per the SLAs. And also automatically approval will be sending and emails will be triggered or email like reminders will be sending. So this and all, this kind of a process we can design in a ServiceNow tool. So within the same day or next day, whatever new employee is required, right, everything you will get it. The next day only can start working on the things. So that's how company saves a lot of money because every day many employees will be joining, right? So they will be billable if they are start. I mean, if they are starting next day to work on the projects, so they can bill it, right? So they can save a lot of money, and also through this automation they can eliminate the help desk people. Like earlier used to go manually and do it, it used to take a lot of time. But when you use ServiceNow tools through this automation, you can bypass this and you can automate the things, so where the process will be speed and also it will be provided on time services. So I'm saying just one or two examples which you can understand, but lakhs of examples for across the different domains like banking domain, insurance domain, IT domains, and also healthcare, e-commerce, everywhere. So like a ServiceNow tool is required. So that's why 35,000 companies are using ServiceNow as their ticketing system. It is all about providing a on-time services to customers, on-time services to customers. If customer is not happy, definitely you will not be running your business. You will be closing your business very shortly if you are not taking care of your customer or not providing on-time services. So that is the reason I said the domain is evergreen and also ServiceNow is evergreen, because every company needs kind of a ServiceNow tool and where they have to implement the things. Okay, so here every domain using, right? Okay, so that is the reason why companies are using ServiceNow to provide the services for their customers like e-commerce and all. So what are the reasons to choose only ServiceNow? What are the other tools are there in the market? So we have many different tools in the market like BMC Remedy, HP Manager, many third-party tools are there. But why ServiceNow? Why companies are choosing only ServiceNow? So many factors. Okay, let's talk about few important factors here. One is centralized service management, which means it's a cloud platform. With one license, you will be getting everything. You will be getting a kind of a user interface where you can request something. You will be getting a database to manage that data, and you will be getting reporting capabilities. You will be getting integration capabilities. So with single license, you will be getting all the things which are required to run a business. For example, in ServiceNow, let's say you are running a grocery store and you want to expand your business from offline to online and you want to deliver your groceries across India, you can definitely purchase a ServiceNow tool and you can implement this entire end-to-end solution with one license. Okay, so that's the one biggest reason, and also it's a cloud platform. And here so much automation functionality is there. So with this automation you can speed up customer request and you can provide or you can address as much as possible with this automation. Okay, so where it is triggering automatically approval related. If approval is not approved within the time, it will be escalating. So it makes sure everything works in a proper process. So for that, we have a rich workflows for users, employees, and also for developers. Okay, and also improved user experiences. So here the UI part, the where look and feel also important, right, for every tool. So ServiceNow user interface is really awesome, and also this user interface you can customize it according to your requirement. So where if you are implementing for a end users, or if you are implementing for employees, or if you are implementing for a users, you can do that. Multiple user interfaces you can create it. And reporting capabilities and integration capabilities, around 10 to 15 different types of integrations we have in ServiceNow. Okay, so where you can use SOAP integration, REST integration, email integration, file integration, database integration. So these are required for every company which they are doing business with other companies, because as a company definitely, well, you will be providing a services to corporate customers, that is a companies, and also you will be providing a retail customers as well, right? So when you are doing a business with other companies, definitely you need to exchange the data among the platforms. So for that, integrations are required. So earlier, when you want to integrate one tool with the another tool, it was a big challenge, but ServiceNow made it easy and also seamless. With simple integration, you can enable the integration capabilities and you can exchange the data. And also here, not only one or two, 10 to 15 different interfaces they are giving. You can use whatever you want based on customer resources, you can utilize it. Okay, so these are the few important reasons why companies are choosing ServiceNow. And apart from this, companies will choose the tool capabilities, companies will choose the features of the tool, company will choose the cost, and also company will choose the how much money they can save if they go for this tool instead of existing tool. So when they feel that they are going to save lot of money, then only they will go with the new tool, otherwise they will continue. Okay, so which means, why when they are going for a new tool, they are spending a lot of money and they are working for that, and it takes literally 4 to 5 years set up everything. After 5 years you cannot move to new tool immediately. So that's the reason, if companies purchases any tool, they won't immediately leave the tool and they'll not go for a new tool, because lot of money has been investing I mean they will be investing here. So where they will have to calculate everything. Even if some new tool comes in the market after 5 years or 10 years, companies will not move that much easily, or because a lot of uh, things they need to compare and they'll have to do it, right? So that is the reason. So next 10 years, there is no problem for service now in the market, because it has created so much impact on the companies. All right. So another important one is industries. What are the industries has been using ServiceNow as their ticketing system? You can see here all the big industries in all the big industries. Okay, so where you can see healthcare, finance, government, and also you can see education, manufacturing, and other things. So a lot of industries has been using ServiceNow as their ticketing system. And also here I missed few departments, like even under manufacturing, this one also comes, or e-commerce. Okay, so almost all the industries has been using ServiceNow as their ticketing system. Okay, so this is about the what and why ServiceNow. Okay, let's move on. The important one, and everyone is looking for courses or upskilling, is for this, right, salary. So let's understand what are the salary ranges in India. So here I'll talk about the all product companies like Meta, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and other things. So all these are big companies. All these are big companies, you can see. So here you will have only 3 levels, like level 1, level 2, level 3. So where you can see associate software developer, that is starting from 0 to 5 years experience. You will get the package in between this for ServiceNow developer, 14 to 18 lakhs. And if you're going for a level 2, like 5 to 10, you will get salary ranges in between. And if you're level 3, you will be getting 10 above, 10 to 15 years above, so 35 to 60 lakhs. So these are the approximate salaries. Even if you want, you can google it. You can see sometimes some companies offers more than this, and some companies offers a little bit less, but average salaries I have added here. So these are the approximate salaries you can expect when you go for a product companies. Okay, but whereas let's talk about service-based companies. Like we have a TCS, Wipro, Infosys, all these are service-based companies. So where you cannot expect this much. So all service-based companies post-COVID, so they started giving 5 lakhs plus for freshers, 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs, even depends on a company. Here and there will be there. Starting with the 5 lakhs, it will go on 10, 10, 12 lakhs also for the fresher role. And level 2 here, around 10 different levels will be there in service based, not like a product based. So most of the product companies only they maintain 3 levels, level 1, level 2, level 3, but service based like uh, associate, senior associate, then software, senior software, and lead, associated lead, so many will be there. So based on the company and based on the requirement, you can expect here and there. Okay, so it will start from 5 lakhs. Okay, and if you are from a USA, you can expect 3x to 4x of your current years of experience. Okay, so this is about the salary ranges. How many of you want to get this kind of salaries? Please type yes in the chat box. Don't hesitate. So we should dream it, right, for everything. Then only we will achieve. Okay. So please type yes in the chat box or say wow. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Satish, Venu, Venki, Abhishek, Namita, Deepa, Lakshmi, Selvakumar. Yes, we should dream big. So one saying is there, and also universal law, what you think, what you became. Okay. So definitely whatever you think, one day you will become a that. If you think you want to get job in a Amazon, definitely you will get it. You will have to start automatically, you will start working towards that. When you get a job, you will get a same package, similar packages. Okay. All right. So these are the salary ranges uh, across product and service based companies for ServiceNow. So right now, so far we discussed what is the history, what and why, what is ServiceNow, why ServiceNow companies are using, what are the salary ranges. Okay. The next one is, if you want to get a ServiceNow job or ServiceNow salary, so what are the required things? To here I can say the journey to become a ServiceNow developer. What is the journey to become a ServiceNow developer? Okay, so I will reveal it. To become a ServiceNow developer, you need to learn the basics of these things: JavaScript, database, HTML. So very basics. Don't worry if you are coming from non-IT. Don't worry at all about this if you want to learn ServiceNow. No need to worry about it. Basics, very basics. Okay. And also you need to focus on ServiceNow platform, understanding the basics, navigations, user interfaces, basic administration, ServiceNow scripting, workflow, integrations, and certifications and further learnings. Okay, so these are the things if you can learn, you will become a ServiceNow developer. Okay, the next thing is, if everyone learns these 3 things, there is no guarantee to get a job, right? 100%, there is no guarantee. It also depends on person to person how they are learning and what their approach is to clear the interview, and all that also matters. Okay, so here I am going to reveal 3 secrets to crack a ServiceNow job. Okay, 3 secrets I am going to reveal. So let's talk about those. So the first one is coach or mentor. So I'm not saying you will have to choose right away, but here just I'll try to explain the importance of choosing a coach or mentor. Nowadays, everything is available in internet, and even AI tools are giving whatever you want, and you will be getting videos and other things as well. The problem is you will not be finishing until unless if you have a very strong need and strong desire, and even if you lose some job, and if your shortage of money, and if you are not getting a salary, so in such cases only you will be motivated, or your problems will drive you, or it will motivate you to study and complete it and go for an interview. If you are in general, if you are not strong, and if you are not stuck in somewhere in the problems and all, so definitely it is a very big challenge to reach the destination, because the problem for even who are having a problem or who are not having a problem, here the videos, the content, the problem with the content is you will not have a clear direction, you will not have a clear path, learning path, to what to learn, what to not to learn, and what is the important, or what components are important. So those things you will lack it. And also, if you don't have a mentor, definitely you will lose the motivation, and you will lose the confidence, and you will not focus. First 1 week you will take it very serious, and you will start watching videos and doing, I mean, searching in YouTube and other things, and all you will do it. After 1 week, if you get some personal work, then you will do the excuse, and you will leave this, and you will give the priority for other things. If your office work comes, then you will leave this and you will go there. So like that you will deviate, and you will not reach the destination. Okay, so get a mentor who can help you, so you will save a lot of time. Maybe you may, I'm not denying you using internet content, other things, you may get a job, but that not be immediately. It may take 1 year, or may take 2 years also. But if you choose a mentor or coach, so he will save you a lot of your time, and he will help you in the obstacles. If you stuck somewhere, and if you're not understanding something, he will help you, and personalized guidance and support will be there. Your career will be in a fast track. And also, always confident, you will get a, if you lose a more confidence, they will motivate and give you confidence, right? And also another important thing is, so whoever is learning independently, they will more focus on perfection. So I say here, progress is important than the perfection. That is progress over perfection. It's like a flywheel. You will have to learn, go for an interview, get the feedback, learn, go for an interview, get the feedback. So you will have to be in this flywheel. Then only you will reach your destination. Okay, so most of the learners, independent learners, they will understand, they will try to read, but they'll not get a confidence to go for an interview. And also they will even they go for an interview, they will lose the confidence, and they'll stop going for next interviews. Okay, so these things and all, definitely a coach or mentor will help you to give you clear guidance, and also clear I mean, he will help you fast track your career. And another thing is, another secret is, form a story. So here everyone new to service now, you are working on something, and you want to learn service now. When you want to learn service now, definitely you need to learn things with the practicals. You should get a practical knowledge, because when you go for an interview, you should in a position to frame a story, and tell the or convey the story very clearly to that interview person. So then only he will accept saying that you have a knowledge and service now. Okay. If you read the definitions, if you go for an interview, they will clearly identify just you read that and came here, and they will think that you don't have any practical knowledge. Okay. So farm a story is a uh, important phase in anyone when you want to switch their career from one domain to another domain. So farming a story you will get only when you get a content with practical knowledge, and this practical knowledge you should be commanding like a 3+ years or 4+ years in the market. That much knowledge you should get, then only you can say confidently you will answer. Then once you answer the questions which they are asking, definitely you will win that job. Okay. So these are the three secrets. It may look simple but very very important points and strong points. Choosing a right mentor or right institute also important. And then after choosing that, you should understand, you should be able to form a story. Okay. So here how to form a story and our mentor will teach you, so with that you can get the job. So these are the three secrets to crack a ServiceNow job. Okay. So this is about the few important things I covered. Okay. So apart from this, I wanted to cover a few more things as well. One second. Okay. All right. All right. So now, here I covered some basic things already. So near to 1 hour. Okay. So thank you so much for listening to me so far. And how many of you learned something in last 40 to 50 minutes? Please type yes in the chat box. And also, how many of you realize that by not upskilling through the a roadmap, you will be struggling to get the destination? There is a already lot of information overloaded, lot of free YouTube content, lot of Udemy content, lot of AI content is there. Okay. So with that, you will not be reaching your destination on time. So doing things the same way will not let you move ahead. And at some point of time, you have to get a coach or mentor. Okay. So that's about, thank you so much. And also here, uh, to overcome this, so I started a academy called Nagesh Academy. Now even we started a ServiceNow program to break the resistance of upskilling and getting people in the momentum. If you're really serious about upskilling, please type serious in the chat box. Please type serious in the chat box. And yeah, good, very good. Yeah, Rajashri, Satish, Venu, Srilata, Shivkumar, Selvakumar, Farooq, Srinivasa, very good. Because I want to talk about my program. Okay, so it's a paid program. I'm just I don't want to say, keep that hide. I'm going to talk about my paid program. If you are really interested, you can choose for this program. Okay. All right. Usha, thank you, Usha. I'm really sorry for that. Here it shows unknown user. Okay. Otherwise, I don't have any issue. Thank you so much. Not visible, Usha. Okay. All right. All right, guys. So let's talk about the program. Let me share my screen. Right. Okay. So, all right. So the program name called Real World ServiceNow Program. Okay. So it is a job oriented program, complete job oriented program. Okay. Let's understand what is this program, for whom it is. Okay, what is this? This ServiceNow program is for IT, non-IT, and also students. Okay, so IT, non-IT professionals, you can choose, and also students also can choose this ServiceNow program. And this program will help you to gain a knowledge on ServiceNow quickly within 2 months. And this program will help you to go for a interviews. After this program, you can directly go for a interviews. It's a readiness program. And if you want to go for a certification also, so this program will help you. And apart from this program will help you to get a job opportunities where we will be through the mock interviews and other interview questions. It will help you go for an interview. That's what I said, framing a story. And also practical experience from day one to end of the program. Every day it is a practical course, scenario based training, job oriented training, so which will give you knowledge to frame a story, win the world. So at least with this knowledge, with this training, you can match your skill with the 3+ guy who is working in real time last 3 years. That kind of course it is. Okay, and also it will help you build your career in IT. If you are non-IT, this is a high time to come into IT by choosing a tool called a ServiceNow. Okay, so this is about the audience for whom it is, and also what they will get it. And the next question is, what do we get it in this program? The program name called 60 days ServiceNow challenge. It is a kind of a hybrid program. You will be getting a 40 hours real world focused content, that is the recording content, and also you will be getting live classes. You can join live classes for this 40 hours. Both, if you are able to join live, you can join, or if you want to watch recordings, you can watch it. Okay, so both options we have. It's your wish. If you want to join the live sessions, you can join. So where this program, 60 days ServiceNow challenge program, it will make you master in ServiceNow fundamentals. It will also make you master in admin and development concepts, give you complete answer knowledge on each and every concept. And also this program will help you to communicate like-minded people, or you can network with other ServiceNow learners. So where you can uh, exchange your ideas. And this program will help you continuous learning and career growth. And also this program will help you to prepare your resumes and giving you plenty of interview questions and mock interviews. And also it will help you to clear your CSA and CAD exams as well. And another thing is micro certifications, which are free certifications. I'll talk about more because you are very new to service now. You may not be understanding now. So you will be getting knowledge on how to get this free certifications on ServiceNow. Okay, so this is about the 60 days ServiceNow challenge. But with this, we are not ending this course. So after 60 days ServiceNow challenge, we will be conducting a hackathon. So in 60 days ServiceNow challenge, you will be working on a real world project. You will be working on a um, one project. So where from we in the beginning we will create, and then it will complete the project. In hackathon, after learning completing the 60 days, you will be joining to hackathon. So this hackathon will go 4 to 8 weekends, depends on the audience and depends on the responses. So this hackathon will be conducted only on weekends. It will go to 2 to 2.5 hours every weekend. And also here we will be doing another project. So with this hackathon, you will be learning, or you will be doing another project. So with this course, total 100 days course, you will be doing almost two projects. Two projects you will be doing. Okay, so with this, you will get complete real-time knowledge on the ServiceNow concepts. Okay, so and these hackathons we will not be recording, but whereas